Garnold, and lately I have been getting a lot of requests to do a video series in which I go over the basics to learning Lua, the language that Roblox uses for its scripts. What I will be doing in this series is going over and demonstrating the syntax of the language, explaining how to use set expressions and what they are used for. At the end of this series, I will hopefully have gone over enough to give you, the viewer, a basic understanding of how to use Lua and the ability to take the next step in your learning. First of all, the platform I will be using in this tutorial is Roblox. Basically a free program that allows you to create and play free games. I am sure many of you who are watching this already have it, but just in case you do not, the link to download it is roblox.com/download. And if you go onto your internet browser, just type that in, you'll just basically download the player, use that or run that, and it should install the studio. And then when that's installed, basically what you have to do is just go to your search bar, type in studio or whatever, it should pop up. And when you run it, the first thing you should do is get open the proper windows. I mean like you start off with like nothing but like the toolbox or something, and like all these windows are gone. The most important ones you could probably use are the Explorer, which is this thing on the left here I put, the Properties, which I put on the right, the Output window. This basically is the most important thing in debugging, and the Command bar, which you can enable by going to View, Toolbars, Command. These other things are pretty helpful, but I wouldn't say they are necessary. Like script performance, this is really good for monitoring efficiency of your scripts. In the task scheduler, you can see how much of your game is basically being used, or not how much of your game, but how much of your allocated resources. It's hard to really explain this simply, but yeah. And then the breakpoints is just I never really use that, but I guess it can't help to have it open. But nonetheless, you don't really need that stuff. What we're really going to be using is the output, the command bar, the explorer, and the properties window in this series. Alright, and now first of all, to make scripts, it's not that hard. Basically, you have to go into your server script service if you're making a server script, which you probably are, and I removed my basic objects thing, which you should also have open. Forgot that I closed that. Okay, so you want to insert a script into the server script service, and when you open it for the first time, it should have some code in there. You can just erase that, but I don't know why we're erasing that when we're gonna basically be writing the same thing. So our first program is like the first program that you'd probably write in any other language. It's the Hello World program. We're gonna write print hello world, and basically this is just going to print in the output hello world. It's really simple. We're going to go over why it does that and like why you have to write it all these weird highlighted text thingies. We'll go over that later. So basically I'll just press the play button, which is up here at the top, run, and there we go, hello world. Well, there are other ways to write hello world, or not really to write hello world, but to print to the output as well. Like this is what the command bar is useful for. We can write code in here, print hello world. See, and this is really useful for testing code like that if you're not sure it'll work, and you don't want to go through the trouble of like running your entire script and having like a million things going on. You just want to test like one certain thing. That's what the command bar is useful for. And also if you want to like run code that'll directly affect your game that won't have anything to do with what you're doing. You just need to do something real fast that's really tedious to do manually. That's also what this is pretty good for. And another method I want to show is using like external programs like Notepad++, which I highly recommend. in making a program that you can just run and have like a lot of stuff be done on your thing. So if we go to execute script, I already made a program called hello world.lua. If you run this, it'll also print in the output hello world. This program I made right here. Basically all you have to do is just save it to anywhere on your disk and then just run it from the Roblox studio here. Alright, and now that is basically all I wanted to show in this tutorial. Well, not the entire tutorial, in this part of the tutorial. Let me know if you like this series or the concept of this series, and if you want me to continue. Also, subscribe to know when I upload new videos. Anyways, thank you for watching and see ya.
Oh my god, these shit buckets in the Ace